Hey there, folks. Canada's got a big goal. They're rolling out the welcome mat for a whopping 500,000 fresh faces each year by 2025. If you've ever dreamed about becoming a Canadian, you're in luck. Canada's got one of the friendliest, most dynamic immigration systems in the world. Welcome to the ultimate immigration journey. Today, we're diving deep into Canada's massive immigration makeover. And while you're here, remember to show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing before we continue. People pack their bags and head to Canada for all sorts of reasons. Some want to grab a top-notch education, others crave that peace of mind that comes with free healthcare, and many just want to enjoy the high-quality Canadian lifestyle. It's like an immigration buffet, something for everyone. Now, when it comes to finding your way to Canada, you've got over 100 different routes to choose from. No two journeys are alike, and that's a fact. Take, for instance, skilled professionals. They've got the Express Entry Highway, which is Canada's primary path for folks with skills. You can choose to roll with the Federal Skilled Worker Program, FSWP, or the Canadian Experience Class, CEC, for your ticket to ride. And if you're not into the express lane, there's the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, spread across every nook and cranny of Canada, each with its own flavor. Now, Quebec's got its own way of doing things too. They've got their own programs, like the Quebec Skilled Worker Program and the Quebec Experience Class. If you're a business-minded immigrant, don't worry, there's a seat at the table for you too. Check out the Federal Self-Employed Program, the Startup Visa, or the Entrepreneur Programs run by the provinces and Quebec. Family matters in Canada, and they've got family class sponsorship programs to prove it. If you've got a family member up north, a Canadian citizen or permanent resident can sponsor you for your own Canadian adventure. Love is love, and LGBTQ2 individuals and couples are welcome just the same. Now, why does Canada need all these newcomers, you ask? Well, they've got three big reasons. First off, they're bringing in skilled workers by the truckload to keep Canada's high living standards rocking. The place has an aging population and not enough babies being born, so they need skilled hands to keep the economy running. Plus, these newcomers come in with their language skills, experience, and a hunger for success, all of which keeps Canada's economic engine purring. Then there's the family class, because strong families make a strong country. Canadians believe in keeping loved ones close, and that's what family sponsorship is all about. Family is the heart and soul of Canada, and they want to keep it that way. Last but not least, Canada wears its humanitarian heart on its sleeve. They've got a long history of helping refugees and people in need. Canada believes in providing safety and a fresh start to those fleeing persecution and hardship, and they've been doing it for a long time. In fact, they're the only country to ever bag the UN's Nansen Medal. Pretty impressive. You might wonder why Canadians are so gung-ho about immigration. Well, there's a few reasons. Canada has a rich history of immigration. People from all over the world have come together to build this great nation. Plus, Canada's got a handle on its borders thanks to the geography lesson. They're surrounded by water, and they only share their land with the good old USA. That means they can be picky about who gets in and who doesn't. And you know what else? Canada invests big bucks in helping immigrants settle in. They're all about education, healthcare, infrastructure, and more. It's all about keeping the living standards high for everyone. Lastly, politics plays a part. Big cities and provinces in Canada have lots of immigrants, and politicians need their support to win elections. It's a win-win. All right, let's talk turkey about skilled worker immigration. Canada's got a plan to welcome over 400,000 immigrants each year, and 60% of them are skilled workers. They've got express entry as the golden ticket. It's the main way for skilled folks to jump on the Canadian train. Then there's the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, Quebec Skilled Worker Programs, and a few other federal programs that open the door. What's great is that skilled workers can bring their family along for the ride. Your spouse, dependent children, and even the dependent children of your spouse are all welcome. Canada's all about keeping families together. Now, the express entry system is the go-to choice for skilled workers. It's like the VIP line, and they've got 3 programs for you to pick from: the Federal Skilled Worker Program, FSWP, Canadian Experience Class, CEC, and Federal Skilled Trades Program, FSTP. If you're eligible, you can throw your hat in the ring, get a comprehensive ranking system, CRS, score, and cross your fingers for an invitation to permanent residence. Canada's quick too. They aim to get you sorted in 6 months or less. But that's not all. There's also the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP. Provinces and territories across Canada can pick their own immigrants. They have their own criteria, just like their own game rules. They do a dance called Expression of Interest, EOI, a bit like Express Entry, and they pick the best dancers in regular draws. You don't even need an Express Entry profile. You can waltz right into a PNP stream, either base or enhanced. The bonus of the enhanced stream? It opens up more doors and comes with a whopping 600 course points, nearly guaranteeing you an invite to the permanent residence party. Quebec, on the other hand, does its own thing. They've got their own selection criteria, and they call the shots. If Quebec's your jam, you can apply through their programs. They've got the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, QSWP, for skilled workers looking to call Quebec home. If you've studied in Quebec or have some work experience there, check out the Quebec Experience Program, PEQ. But Quebec's got more. They've got business immigration programs for entrepreneurs and self-employed folks looking for a piece of the Canadian dream. Now, if you're eyeing the Atlantic provinces, they've got their own jam, the Atlantic Immigration Program, AIP. It's like an exclusive party invite for employers looking to bring in foreign talent. In the Atlantic, you've got New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. Employers there can skip the job market impact assessment and offer a job directly. Once you say yes, they'll hook you up with someone who's got your back on settling in. Fast track options, anyone? And if you're still not sure, there are other federal programs that can help. There's the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP, for small and remote communities to bring in foreign workers. The Agri-Food Immigration Pilot helps eligible temporary foreign workers in the agriculture industry find a path to permanent residence. And there are programs for caregivers, like child care providers and home support workers, who've got the experience to make Canada. And there you have it, folks. That's a wrap on our incredible journey through Canada's immigration system. We hope you've enjoyed the ride and learned a thing or two about the Great White North. Remember, Canada's doors are wide open for you, and your dreams of becoming a part of this wonderful country can come true. So, are you ready to take the plunge into the Canadian adventure? Please keep in mind that, in this channel, we will provide you with comprehensive information and updates about each of these Canadian immigration pathways. Before we say goodbye, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content. We'll be back with more amazing stories and information, so stay tuned.